All right. Hi, Jessa, and welcome to the HR management interview. So, for my interview, I interviewed Eric Krebs, who is the owner operator of the Northtown Chick fil A in Blaine. As you know, I do work there. So, this was a very convenient thing. I actually just did it one day after work and figured that he was a good person to interview for this. So, a little bit of background about Eric. He grew up in a small Wisconsin town, and he opened the Chick-fil-A in Northtown in January of 2016. The year that he actually applied to become an owner-operator, there was 27,382 people that applied for it, and only 27 people got stores. So it really was kind of just a stroke of fate that he got into this company because he actually did not work for Chick-fil-A before being selected to be an owner-operator. So a little interesting background and some fun facts for you. So a couple questions that I asked him were kind of surrounding the hiring process and how do you find workers to fit into the culture of Chick-fil-A because of such the strong Christian views and the excellent service that has to go into it. You really have to have team members to buy in to the overall goal of Chick-fil-A. So one way to find morally sound workers is to go to places that would align with most of your morals and beliefs. For example, Chick-fil-A actually came here and to interview for interns at Northwestern because they realized that many people coming out of Northwestern have Christian beliefs and have Christian morals and are kind of just overall better people and are going to be more trustworthy in the workplace environment. So Chick-fil-A goes to places, Christian colleges. I'm sure that they would love to go to Bethel or North Central or some of the other Christian universities in the area to look for Christian workers in order to just really embody their culture and their stance. The last thing is also just having like a pretty thorough interview process to kind of weed out some of the weaker links and some of the people that might not fit your cultural goals. So how do you create a healthy culture in a restaurant like this? The culture, he kind of talked a little bit about how the culture comes pretty naturally just because people know what Chick-fil-A stands for and kind of why they do what they do. Being closed on Sundays and going the extra mile, trying to be servants for Christ, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he said that he tries to lead by example. He tries to be always serving people, always serving his team of directors, always serving his team members, serving people in the kitchen, just always ready to help out and be in that servant mindset. Putting yourself after others and just showing off the serving attitude mentality is one of the best ways to really show what you're striving for and where your goals are going. And so, obviously, leading by example is pretty effective. A lot of his directors are very good people and really know what they're doing and know how to lead and know how to strive for that certain mentality. So, a little bit about the actual interview process at Chick-fil-A. So, how I was hired, they came to Northwestern, did an interview. Eric and Colin Christianberry, who's the director of brand and sales growth, came and interviewed me and then two other interns as well. Actually hired all three of us on, but they usually do one kind of standard interview. Usually it's the applicant coming into the store, but for this purposes, they came to us. Then there's usually a phone call or a text saying, hey, we'd like to set up another interview. We really liked you. We want to talk to you again. So the second time I came into the store, I actually talked with Nathan Krebs, who is the director of business operations, and so I am actually working directly with him. So they wanted him to kind of get a feel of me and talk to me and see kind of who I was. And then after that, after the second interview, then there's usually a phone call or an email saying, we officially want to hire you. Here's how to do it. Fill out this paperwork. Yada yada yada. So the decision, obviously, to hire or not hire comes last after the second interview. Obviously, in the first interview, if it goes terribly, they're not going to hire you. So, in conclusion, what did I learn I learned that there is a lot that goes into being an owner-operator of Chick-fil-A, and that it is not easy to create a culture that is going for Christian values and leadership and being like just an overall servant. Not only in serving chicken, but also having like operational excellence and being the best that you can be all the time, even when it's slow, even when it's busy. The hiring process is also pretty long, so that even the standard team members are buying into the overall goal. And also, Chick-fil-A is just a wonderful company that I would love to work for someday. And Ryan's not here, so I'm going to awkwardly come up and stop the video. Thanks for listening.